morning. Welcome to Bare Grounds Homestead. Today we are working on setting up a beehive stand for our beehives. We had hives last year. We had two. The first one we had bought a nuke and she had split. The queen had left with half the hive. So we were able to catch that swarm and put it into another hive, which then gave us two hives. We had them for a year, and in April we had gotten into the hives. Everything looked good. We had fed them because they were actually the end of March. It was the end of March. It was one of the warmer days.
Yeah, the bees were flying, so we figured it was okay to go in them.
So we fed them, we checked everything real quick, put the lids back on because it was still supposed to be cool in the evenings and in the next coming days. We went to go back into them again because we had just noticed, bees flying, but he had noticed there wasn't as many flying out of one hive. Well, we got in there and both of our hives had absconded. They had left. They swarmed, took everything with them. And we had a lot of robbing going on. That's where other wild bees come in, or other bees come in and eat the honey and chew the hives up.
Take the wax.
The wax. So we had harvested off or taken off the leftover remaining honey out of the one hive that was left, and did what my mentor said and froze everything just to make sure that there were no there were no hive beetles, wax moths, anything like that that could be spread
left behind in the behind frame. So
yeah, so we have two packages coming. They should be here next week. When we had originally placed our hives, we only got one, so we just set up a spot for one hive, and I had not realized when we placed it that I placed it next to where we had started our burn pile. I was hoping to burn today, however, as you can tell, it's a little breezy, so that's not going to happen. I'm hoping we can get that done though before the bees come next week. However, we decided that we're going to change our stands around because it was a little difficult to work our bees the way we had them last year. So today we're going to be building a hive stand, so you guys get to watch us sweat and work, and hopefully it shouldn't take that long.
No.
Famous last words. So I hope you guys enjoy it with us. Y'all, hopefully y'all can see. Got it ground down to nothing. On to the next step. Okay, y'all, so we got it done. This right here is what it looks like now. Ground out. Got the weed fabric down. Hoping to keep some of the weeds off of it. Sorry for the shadows, y'all. Got the center blocks set up. We put 4x4 by 8 footers in there. Give us some space. 2 hives, one on this end. The other will be on this end, and that gives us space to work in the middle. We come behind our hives when we work them. And we've left all the clover right now. All this clover field. We have not mowed it for the bees, allowing them to eat, but also the deer enjoy it, and we like seeing the animals. So anyways, though, what we've done is the white stuff you see sprinkled down there, all that white stuff you see sprinkled, that is salt. We've put salt down around the hives. This helps deter bugs. It also helps deter grass growing, in order to help keep it down, but also just to keep it low maintenance for the bees. We believe it's going to be pretty sturdy. As you can tell, we put a hive on there just to check to see what the positioning would be and where it is. This hive was empty. We had left some of the frames in the hive so that it could be robbed out by the other bees. All this is wax pieces and particles from where the bees uncapped the honey and chewed up the wax and took the pollen, and it looks like hive beetles have moved in now, so we're putting them in the freezer. So we should have our bees next Wednesday, hopefully. Okay, y'all, well, we're done. Dawn went and took the hive, the empty hive and the frames up to the barn to put them in the freezer so we can get rid of any of the hive beetles that are in there. And we really hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we hope you come back and see us next week, because you never know what shenanigans we'll be getting into then. Have a good one.